The Bears always find a way to disappoint. I'm Harrison Graham. Welcome to Chicago Bears Now by Chat Sports. Chiefs hammer the Bears 41-10, and folks, it was not that close. It was 41-0 in the fourth quarter. The Bears kicked a cowardly field goal, got a garbage time touchdown to DJ Moore, lose 41-10. You know it's bad when the national Fox game of the week is Bears-Chiefs, and at halftime, they switch to Cowboys-Cardinals nationwide. That's when you know it is bad. It is embarrassing because you got your ass whipped. You were down 34-0 at halftime. Hey, you won the second half 10-7. Who gives a fuck? This team stinks. They're the worst team in the NFL. You want another little nugget here of how bad the Chicago Bears are? Okay. The Denver Broncos, who come to Soldier Field next weekend, 2-0-3 teams, Bears and Broncos, they gave up 70 points to the Miami Dolphins last week, this week. 70. Scored 20, lost by 50. They're favored by 2.5 points early on with the sports books right now. That's how bad you are. You're a joke. You're an embarrassment. You're the worst team in football. I mean, why would I ever pick this team to win another game? They are the laughingstock of the NFL, the Chicago Bears are. Embrace it, folks. This team stinks. And especially if they're just your standard bad team. They're poorly coached. The players don't make good plays. You're missing tackles. DJ Moore's dropping 45-yard passes. Justin Fields is missing throws. He's taking sacks. The O-line's getting pushed around. You're down 3 offensive line starters. So, it's tough. But come on, man. You are a joke. People are like, I have to walk out into the office every day, and I get laughed at by my coworkers who cover other teams. Like, Bears, man, they're even worse than we thought. Yeah, they are. They fucking stink. Like, they are an absolute joke. Your quarterback throws for less than 100 yards. Granted, again, few drops downfield, but still, you got major questions there. I mean, if this continues, like 11 for 22, then we'll get that corrected. 11 of 22, 99 yards, touchdown, a pick. Who cares? 10 to 22, 11 to 22. Results the same. It's garbage. Your receiver who you traded the number 1 pick in a package to get, DJ Moore's dropping 45-yard bombs downfield. And by the way, let me say this too. And this is not I'm going to defend Justin Fields moment. But you're down 41-0, and Luke Getsy at that point is calling designed runs. Why? What are you going to learn on a designed run from Justin Fields down 41-0? We know he can run. You're not learning anything new. Either take him out of the game, which, by the way, Tyson Bagent should have been active. This would have been a perfect opportunity to get him real NFL reps. Instead, you have that loser Nathan Peterman inactive. Again, coaching dumbass fucking decision there. But again, why are you running Fields down 41-0? You run him early in the game when you're trying to win. You're clearly not coming back down 41-0. So, just these little details, it's like they don't do anything smart. The coaches, the players, the front office, they all stink. Now, I'm not putting major blame on Ryan Poles, but he's got to carry some. I mean, come on, man. You got to make a move. You got to do something, not even to salvage this season, but just to send a message. So, I'm going to make this the pinned comment on today's show. Should the Bears fire Coach Matt Eberflus? Type Y for yes, type in for no. I'll talk more about Flus and the coaching after this YouTube ad break. Y for yes, in for no. Pinned comment. Go reply to the pinned comment right now. I think you need to. And I know people are going to say, well, who's going to take over? You got Denver and Washington the next 2 weeks. Those could be winnable. I don't care. You're 3-17 as a head coach. You've lost 13 games in a row. Your defensive coordinator, who you brought from Indianapolis, I'm not saying this is on Flus, but it's just you brought him over here, just resigned due to inappropriate conduct. It's not working. And by the way, Alan Williams couldn't coach anyway. He was terrible. Let's just be honest. He was not good. I gave him a slight pass last year because the personnel was bad. Week 1 was embarrassing. I know the Packers won today. Jordan Love has looked mediocre as hell since then because he's not that good. But the Bears made him look good. So that's what they do. Baker Mayfield looked like an all-pro last week against the Bears because they stink. And by the way, Matt Eberflus, who has taken over the last 2 weeks, It sucks. Mayfield was awesome last week against you. You just gave up 41 in 2.5 quarters this week. 34-0 at halftime. You're horrible. You're a defensive mastermind. You can't play defense, though. And I know you got guys going out. I know you lost Jalen Johnson in this game, Tyreek Stevenson. Like, I'm not saying it's easy, but, like, come on, man. Like, no resistance whatsoever. Oh, yeah, hey, you got 2 takeaways today. 2 interceptions off Blaine Gabbert after you're down 41-0. Congratulations. You didn't have a takeaway through 10.5 quarters. You got 2 off Blaine Gabbert. Think about that. They went to Blaine Gabbert midway through the 3rd quarter. That's how bad you're getting beat. This is the worst team in the NFL, man. You added, like, maybe we overrated the talent they added, but it's not like on paper this is the worst roster in the league. Arizona has a horrible roster. They just beat the Dallas Cowboys. They should have beat the Giants last week. Like, there are worse rosters on paper. You can't be this bad. And that's why you got to make a change at head coach. Flu's saying it, man. Look, nice guy. I'm not saying like the work ethic wasn't there, but he's just it's not working. The hits principle is the shit principle. It's not good. Like, just get rid of it. Except Ryan Poles, you made a mistake, man. Get rid of him. It's not working. Getsy, he should go too, but if you want to keep him just because you need someone to call plays for 14 games, that's fine, and move on after the season. I don't really care, but you got to do something. You just cannot let this continue and say, it's a process. No one in the building's panicking. We heard that garbage this week with all the chaos with Allen Williams. No one's in the building's panicking? Then they're dumb as fuck because this team is not good. Like, it's just not a good team whatsoever. More ranting to come, more reaction from this one, and just big picture stuff in a second, but there is a positive in the world, and that's the Game Time app. You can get last-minute tickets. I mean, they might be paying you to go to Bears games soon. Kidding, that's not actually true, but you're going to be able to find cheap tickets with Game Time last minute as well. Buying tickets should not be stressful. It should not be a challenge. Game Time app makes it very easy. Go and download the app today. Search Game Time in your app store. Use the promo code BearsChat to get $20 off. Producer Rolly, last minute, went to go watch Drake May with a bunch of the guys in the office week 1 up in Charlotte, and he found a great deal, great prices. Got to evaluate 2 potential Bears quarterbacks. Who knows? Drake May and Spencer Rattler back in week 1. The Game Time app made it very easy for him. They show images of your exact vantage point of the seats that you're looking at in the stadium. Also, if you want to, if you're sick of sports, watching the Bears, concerts, theater, comedy shows, you can find tickets to anything with the Game Time app. So plug in that promo code BearsChat. After you download the Game Time app, you see it right there. Plug in the promo code, going to get you $20 off your first big order right now. Download Game Time if you want to go watch the Cubbies, the Bulls here in a couple of months. Less than a month, actually, once the season gets underway. We got you covered. Game Time, promo code BearsChat, gets you $20 off. All right, let's continue with the madness here as we'll kind of just flash stats as we kind of go through this here. Again, DJ Moore, you got to catch the deep ball, man. I'm not going to make this loss about you, but, like, the quarterback's struggling enough as it is. Like, when the ball's there, you just got to catch it. Claypool, it's a one-on-one seam, go ball, hits you in the hands first, squeeze the pass, dude. Come on, man. Darnell Mooney, no catches today. Like, this is just ugly. I mean, this is just ugly across the board. And I asked this question after week 1. I think I'll ask it again here. What did the Bears do well? Seriously. If you take special teams out of it, the answer is virtually nothing. Roschon's been promising this year, but none of it's meaningful. I mean, he averaged almost 5 yards a carry here. Again, what did I say you needed to do? You need to run your running backs. 15 carries for 69 yards. It's well over 4.5 yards per tote between Herbert and Roschon. Can't get them the ball, though. I get it. Once you're down big, you got to throw. I'm not going to rip Getsy too much for that specifically, but, like, why are you not getting those guys going earlier? You got a couple 5-6 yard chunks early on in the game, and then you just stopped. I just don't get it. It goes back, like, it's 3-pronged to me. The coaches don't know what the game plan's not good. The on-the-fly in-game coaching isn't good. The players aren't executing. Like, again, what are the Bears good at? Cairo Santos is good. So is Trenton Gill. And by the way, Trenton Gill, on the first punt of the game, drops a dime of a punt, or no, it was the second punt of the game, and Jalen Jones whiffs the ball, and it goes into the end zone for a touchback. So even the just basic little stuff you can't do properly. It's just a disaster, man. It's an absolute disaster. And I don't know, big picture, like how you fix it, but I know you got to do something now. Like, you got to fire Flus, man. Like, you just do. And it's not because I don't like the guy. It's not because I don't think he's a decent person. It's because you're 3-17 and you're getting blown out week in and week out. You're not competitive. You're just not. I mean, think about the hype we had coming into that Green Bay game in week 1. You got bulldozed. You played slightly better against Tampa. Technically, you had the ball down 3 late with sort of a chance to win. You never felt like you were going to win that game, though. I think Tampa doubled you up on yardage. Today against the Chiefs, you want to read some numbers? Forget just the eye test part of it. Let's read some numbers, okay? First downs. Chiefs 31, Bears 11. A lot of those for the Bears in garbage time, by the way. It was 24-4 at one point. Third downs. Rolly, we talked about this all week. Producer Rolly and I. Bears have given up 55% third down conversions this year. You think, okay, that'll start to come down. Nope. 10 of 14 for the Chiefs today. That number's going up. Bears on offense on third downs, 4 of 12. So you got hammered in that area. The Chiefs ran 75 plays. You ran 51. Total yards, Chiefs 456. Bears 203. Yards per play, Chiefs 6.1. Bears 4. Passing yards 303 to 87. Rushing 153, 116. You sort of ran it okay. Fields ran for 47 yards. Sacks, Chiefs had 3. You had 0. This pass rush is atrocious. Let's see what else we got here. Turnovers 2-2, but again, it was 2-0 before Blaine Gabbert came in, so who cares? Jack Sanborn had a nice pick off Gabbert. Ngakoue hit Gabbert as he threw it. Congrats. The game's over at that point. Time of possession, 37-23 in favor of the Chiefs. Not only do you lose every category, you get smoked in all of them. All of them. Like, it's not even like you're not even competitive, dude. Like, I get it. Like, the Chiefs are the better team. My goal today was not to win. My goal was get to the fourth quarter with, like, if you play unreal and they make some mistakes, maybe you have a chance. Like, 2-possession game going into the fourth. Like, if this was 27-17 going into the fourth, I'd be like, damn, okay, like, a lot of distractions this week, but they've played hard. They're competing. It's just not even close. It is not even close. These numbers are off, by the way. It's all good. We're having some technical issues, but again, total yards, Chiefs 456, Bears 203. First downs, 31-11 for the Chiefs. Third downs, Chiefs were 10 of 14, Bears were 4 of 12. Penalties, let's see what the penalties. I didn't look at that one. Bears had 6 penalties, 32 yards. Chiefs only had 3 for 15. TOP 37-23. Not close. Not close. You got smoked in every possible way, and now you wonder what's next. Do you bench or trade Justin Fields? Does anybody want him? Do you fire Matt Eberflus? I don't know what you do. I'd fire Flus. That'd be the first move I would make, but just, it's a disaster. It's a disaster. I'm at a loss of words. I really am. Hit that subscribe button. We're going to be here all season long. News, rumors. We'll take a look at some Matt Eberflus replacements probably tomorrow. Mock draft season's probably here. It's bad, man. Carolina lost. That's a bonus. You may have the top 2 picks. It's actually possible, believe it or not. It stinks. I also want you guys to weigh in on this. Just what's your one-word reaction to this? Not even just the loss, but just where the Bears are at. What's your one-word reaction? Let me know in the comments as you guys hopefully subscribe. It's free. We'll be here all season. I know it sucks, but the support's awesome. One-word reaction to the Bears' loss, 41-10 to the Chiefs. Just bad, man. Bear down.